Technical boiling of water. First, boil 2 cups of water. Okay, what next? Bro, what the duck? I won a lifetime supply of donuts, up to a dozen per day, at a local bakery, and it lasted 2 years until the original owner died, and his asshole son took over the business. So it was still a lifetime supply, just not yours. Bye Forrest, I'll be back when you're a shrimp billionaire, and I'm a single mom with AIDS. How did I fail anatomy? My brain literally know where all my organs are, but won't tell me. Today I learned that almost 50% of men think they could land an airplane with no training, if the pilots were incapacitated. I mean, I could land it, but if you want the plane and passengers back, probably not. Food hack. No taco shells, use tortillas, no ice, just freeze some water. At least 23 people live inside this red circle. I was wrong. Sorry guys. 0 people live in this red circle, because it is a picture. Depluralizer film. I'll start. Jaw. A crow on the Orient Express. Love Island South Africa criticized for near all-white cast. South Africa is 8% white, so it is completely minority casted, which makes it one of the most diverse shows there is. Man sentenced to doubt after failed seaside attempt. I don't know how, but you used the wrong formula and got the correct answer. Today at work, a girl at my register was heatedly explaining to her mother that wearing a dinosaur costume to her school's Decades Day was, in fact, perfectly acceptable because her teachers did not specify any particular decades. The kids are alright. Killing 31,646 people would save the same amount of oxygen as planting 20 million trees. I worry about you sometimes, Candace. The coins in a pocket of a World War I soldier managed to stop a bullet. You might say it was his life savings. I have a heat house to protect me from the cold outside. Inside my heat house I have a smaller cold house to protect my food from the heat of my heat house. Takes some cold food out of the cold house and places it in an even smaller heater house. The truth is, in Mortal Kombat, I would destroy a singular wolf. Decimation. I'm one of the most powerful humans on the planet, and he knows it. That's why he loves me. Respect and love go hand in hand. Yeah mate, their paws can't hold a controller. Flawless victory 100%. Weather forecast. Dress for the mid-60s. Me and the boys. Fun fact, if you rearrange the letters of Delta and Omicron, you get media control. You also get Atlantic almond. What's your point? Clarinet theme, cooled Martin. Democrat line, acid melon rot. I'm sorry, but shouldn't British websites use biscuits? When a LinkedIn recruiter asks me if I'm interested in a job in Oklahoma, nah man, I'm pretty duckin' far from okay. My favorite part about generating electricity is that we are always just trying to find the most complicated and efficient way to boil water to turn a turbine. UK couple who named baby after Hitler jailed for terror group membership. After Hitler is a pretty stupid name. Technically, all babies born in the last 70 years were named after Hitler. Why are men always okay with doing nothing for their birthday? Imagine celebrating the day when all my problems started. Can't believe someone rubbed one off in the elevator. I'm trying to get into Guinness Book of Records as the oldest man in the world, which is taking up a lot of my time. My new personal best, 36. When I was born, I was the worst person in the world at being the oldest man in the world. I've gone up about 3 billion places. Is the metric system actually better? You guys are too harsh towards US. They've been using 9mm in schools for a while now. Not all men come for that one thing. Some men come to heal, repair, uplift, and restore. This is literally exchange of CO2. They are both going to die. How many birthdays are there? 365 or 7 billion? No, he's got a point. tell me something I don't know. The number 14,233,221 describes itself. It has 1 4, 2 3s, 3 2s, and 2 1s. Guy, you're the most average girl here. Girl, wow you're mean. Guy, no, you are. Hey look, an alien. This is my planet. So you're the ducking alien here. By all technicality, both of our statements are correct, you being an alien to me and my friend, and we being aliens to your planet. It would be nonsensical if we called you an extraterrestrial, since we're all outside Earth, but me calling you an alien isn't incorrect. Every time I drink milk, I remember my roommate who used to put powdered milk in his milk, so he could drink more milk per milk. Picasso's self-portrait at ages 18, 25, and 90. Gonna say it. Picasso did not age well. If you ever see me chuckling to myself, it's because I'm thinking about this. 11. Bobby has 4 dimes. Amy has 30 pennies. Which child has more money? Bobby. How do you know? Show your thinking. Were you a dinosaur kid? I was a human kid, which is different than a dinosaur kid. But as a human kid, I was interested in dinosaurs. Don't let the video fool you. Seals are dangerous. I heard a group of them killed Van Layden. China, 2,500 years ago. Guy 1. Hey, what should we put in this boiling water? Guy 2. An absolute genius. Leaves. Did he ever come back and answer the question? Gentlemen, what are your tricks for lasting longer in bed? Turn off the alarm clock. A colorblind friend insists that all apples are yellow. I told him that was bananas. Would you rather be blind or deaf? It seems like an easy choice to say deaf, since it would seem to be much less difficult to navigate the world being deaf than blind. But I once had a blind friend who was not born blind and had only become so around age 17, who told me she'd still rather be blind than deaf because being deaf sounded very lonely. I still think about that conversation sometimes. You know, I don't think being deaf sounds like anything at all. I've invented this device to solve world hunger. Can you show me how it works? Remember Aang from Avatar, The Last Airbender? This is him now. Feel old yet? Name an artist you think has no bad songs. Leonardo da Vinci. Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like DC and Marvel, or DC incompetence, or DC and Moscow, or DC and AC. Damn DC, they ruined everything. Did you know? The United States southern border is nearly identical to Mexico's northern border. If you drank 42 cups of coffee in one sitting, the caffeine overdose would kill you. So 41 is the limit. If your girl looks like this, she's a keeper. How come you'll be in Miami and etc. for your birthdays, but your kids' parties are always at Chuck E. Cheese's? Cause my 4-year-old don't like striped pears and Coke. Oh so you like metal? Name 3 bulk smiths. Will, Jaden, and Willow. This post has 2 puns. I can't handle this. Plutonium contains so much energy that if you eat 1 gram, you don't have to eat anything for the rest of your life. A non-political post. You're welcome. My girlfriend just called me into the kitchen from my office. Panic in her voice. Come quick, there's a serious leak under the sink. More than 3 years ago, famous Roman Emperor Caesar Augustus passed away. Library. Because not everything on the internet is true. They think your haircuts are un-American. Well, it was very observant of them, because we aren't American, actually. Give a man plane ticket, and he'll fly for a day. Push a man out of a plane, and he'll fly for the rest of his life. A guy just tried to mansplain to me what a sawhorse is, but I shut him down because I'm well aware that it's the past tense of seahorse. Thanks. Yelled downstairs, mom. Dad's home. She did not find it as funny as I did. He said he had a house and a pool. Teacher, why both of you have the same answers? Me, because we had the same questions. Teacher. What smells better than it tastes? A nose. What's crazy is mother duckers really think people with glasses are smart. Like bro, they failed an eye test. Margarine is one molecule away from plastic and shares 27 ingredients with paint. Bon appetit. What instantly makes a girl heat? Sudden powerful bursts of electromagnetic radiation. Should we tell them that all houses are 3D? Give any 3D house just a moment and it'll be 4D. They be saying it costs $0 to be kind, like being hater ain't free too. Technically a spacesuit protects an astronaut from nothing. By drinking 130 bottles of wine, you could save a bird. My son came and got me, saying there was a serious leak under the kitchen sink. You have $10 to feed yourself for a week. How do you do it? Get a ton of rice and beans. A metric ton of rice costs $427. You could get by with a smaller amount. Never call Chuck E. Cheese at 3 in the morning. Why? They're closed. How you think you look? How you actually look? Switzerland. According to the Cato study, Switzerland is the most free country in the world, paired with the fact that we are neutral and haven't been in a war in the past 200 years, which we won by the way, and this country is a literal bunker disguised as a country. Also the most direct democracy in the world as well. Yeah, I mean the flag's a big plus too. I'm sorry. You're offered $50,000, but if you accept it, the person you hate most in the entire world gets $100,000. Are you taking it? Yes. Why wouldn't I want $150,000? Ever realize that humans cut down birds' houses to make bird houses? How high are you? 5 feet 7. Son, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Wow, I want to beatbox. Pish bear chick pish tis. Piss cheatish tis cheapish. I was technically right, son. I was technically right. Anything helps. You know you're succeeding when a $300,000 car picks you up every day. This mother ducker dropped one song and dipped. Who the duck is this? Somebody that we used to know. Man named Nobody ran for mayor claiming nobody tells the truth. Nobody tells the truth. Nobody can fix the economy. Nobody cares about the poor. Electnobody.com. Every single thing that exists in this infinite universe is either a duck or not a duck. A list of moves. Despite what popular opinion may lead you to believe, some rocks actually do have scientifically proven auras. Unfortunately, those rocks are uranium and the aura is answer. Are you nervous? Yes. Is this your first time? No, I've been nervous many times before. When gambling, you can win 2000% of your money, but you can only lose 100%. Do the math. My switch was pretty heavy, so I got a lighter one. Fitting. I'm an ace-hole. I wear fur. Peter was in town the other day, protesting the abuse of animals and handing out stickers. I gave one to my cat. 100% of people who cut their lingers with paper die. What is your secret for always staying down to earth? Well, I mean, gravity. I want to eat an omelette. Omelette or omelette. Former is British, latter is American. And what you said is none of the above. Yeah, because I'm neither British nor American. I'm Indian. We thought it was our ability to love that made us human, but it turns out it was actually our ability to select each image containing traffic lights. Bruh, how are you a psychology student and depressed? Go look at your notes. Ever notice when geese fly in a V formation, one side is always longer than the other? This is because there are more geese on that side. People with nut allergies when I throw a brick at them. Alarm specialists. 3 out of 4 people make up 75% of the population. I saw my boy across the bar tell some girl he travels for work. That man delivers pizza. I got into this line of work because I have a passion for serving the public. The public. A friend of mine is planning to visit a glacier, and the only thing on her list is lick a glacier. Is this a bad idea? I figured you would know. Our answer was, we don't have glaciologists on staff, but as a general rule of thumb, you can lick anything once. Note that can doesn't mean should. It's only premarital sex if you end up getting married. Describe your perfect date. That's a tough one. I'd have to say April 25th. Because it's not too heat and not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. My maths teacher told me to draw a vector, and I drew it. For the guys who don't know, just type a hash with nothing else. A hash with nothing else. We're already here, but when you fall and scrape your knees, you're technically getting hit by a planet and walking away with only a scratch. Oh my god, I just found out that Albert Einstein was a real person. All this time I thought he was a theoretical physicist. Takes off my leather jacket to reveal a second secret leather jacket underneath. You mean, scene. What an absolutely terrifying addition to my post. Thank you. Agent, so you want a fake identity to start a new life? Me, yes. Agent, that'll cost you 100k. Me, geez, that's a life-changing amount. Agent, me. This is a true statement. You will die after reading this. Perfect proposal. I don't know how to tell her I'm in love with her. Just tell her, you're right. Okay, let me practice once on you first. I love you. I love you too. Now go tell her. I already did. I used to be stressed out a lot, but then I discovered yoga. I'm feeling so much better now. The floor is lava. Everyone. Pompeii, 79 AD. I was in chemistry class when my water broke. The earth is 70% water and uncarbonated. Okay, so it's technically flat. What a terrible gift. John Cena surprises 7-year-old boy with answer on his birthday. US long jumper Tara Davis Woodhall striped of national title after positive test. Isn't getting as high as you can the goal of jumping events? 5. Write a question using why. Why? Good question. Every cigarette you smoke takes 7 minutes off your student loan debt. Another iPhone drawing that doesn't really look like an iPhone. No liquids are allowed on board. Okay, teehee. Enjoy your flight, fools. 60% of my body is liquid. Tricky Tony. 1. TSA. 0. Geology rocks but geography is where it's at. What it take for a lifetime supply of spicy nugs? Keep buying spicy nugs for the rest of your life. Eat here, or we will both starve. My dad just tipped me $65 on my OnlyFans on top of my $30 charge for my OnlyFans monthly subscription. And if that's not the realest shut ever, I don't know what is. That is how you support your child's business. People who sell meat are gross, but people who sell fruit and vegetables are grosser. Previous owners built this house, told us there was insulation in the roof. True story. There's this girl in class. There's this girl in my class who keeps staring at me through the lessons, and when I look back, she quickly turns away. What am I missing? Your lessons. If the human population held hands around the equator, a significant portion of them would drown. You know, technically, your food is still in the fridge. NTA. Sure, underage drinking is illegal, but for starters breaking the law doesn't inherently make you an asshole. Also 18 is legal in my country and younger ages are legal in many places. It used to be 18 in the US, but we got tired of burying our teenagers. And how is that working out for you all, who off law? Don't be mad at lazy people. They didn't do anything. Daddy, why is that book so thick? It's a long story. About 40% of Americans believe humans and dinosaurs existed the same time. Explain this picture then. And don't say it's photoshopped. They didn't have it back then. Painting lol. I'm 14. What are you doing on a not safe for work question then? I don't go to work. I mean, he's definitely got us there. This is equality. This is justice. This is chime. They are watching match without tickets. What makes you human? To love and care for others. Selecting all images with traffic lights. If you were in Walmart and everything became free for 10 minutes, what would you get? Trampled to death, probably. Go ahead. Pick a game to save your soul. Any game. Stripe poker. Dude, I'm already ducking Neek. You lose. People are shocked when they find out I'm not a very good electrician. Me at the meeting wondering if oranges are named oranges because oranges are orange or oranges called orange because oranges are orange. When a guy tells me he owns a gun, I'm like, oh, what's wrong with your nut? Last time I tried to use my nut on a home intruder, I got in way more trouble. The cops were pretty upset, the intrude needed counseling, and I'm on a list. Just use a gun. When I said I supported equal voting rights, I meant men shouldn't vote either. Benito Mussolini. Asked my daughter to take out the clean dishes from the dishwasher. What even is the point in USB 2.0? Without the point, it'd be USB 20. This is 10 over 10. Actually 10 plus 10. Random question. I live over an hour away from the hospital and pregnant with my second. I barely made it to the hospital with my first. What is it like to give birth in a car? I'm pretty sure that's gonna happen with this one. At least you have an easy name picked out, Carson. What is a telltale sign that someone will throw you under the bus? The bus wheels crushing my limbs. When I was probably 9 or 10, I was driving with my grandpa. As we were pulling away from a red light, he looked over at the person next to us and gave them a big wave and smile. I asked him if he knew them, or who it was, or if it was a friend. Something along those lines. Grandpa, Every the prankster, says, no, I don't know them, but now they are going to be wondering who that was who waved at them all day. That was my grandpa in a nutshell. No, this is your grandpa in a nutshell. Help, I'm in a nutshell. How did I get into this bloody great big nutshell? What kind of shell has a nut like this? I don't know about the new beast handler in BTD, it looks too much like a hero to be honest. And it's in support. I don't know, kind of weird. Link. Please. Okay. This just proves everyone has a heart. Some people just need a cat to open it up to. Trust me, not everyone. Everyone does have a heart. If not, you wouldn't survive.